For our third assignment, I chose to focus on video gaming, how games have the potential to educate non-gamers in specialized literacy, and how this knowledge can be applied to the wider world. One thing that became quickly apparent as we played was the lack of verbal cues on how to perform certain tasks. Much of the techniques required to progress through the levels relied on practice and trial and error. While it is possible to view control schemes in a manual, to a player unfamiliar with the game, these tutorials can be difficult to understand and visualize, particularly with the addition of advanced techniques. This idea relates aptly back to James G's idea of the limits of formal education, children receiving the manuals without playing the game. However, what the game lacks in immediate verbal cues, it makes up for through simple, recognizable visual imagery. Enemies, health bars, interactable objects within the environment. These images are telegraphed clearly and allow an unskilled player to quickly recognize threats and progress quickly and effectively. Additionally, through the medium of the video game, the player is also made to be a part of a system of rewards to encourage progress and punishments that come with failing a task. Currency and progression to the next level are afforded to players who master the controls and the character, and death, loss of money, and being sent back in the level are incentives to succeed. These images and ideas further support G's ideas regarding video games' advantages for education. This process of learning, skill development, and advancement through linear levels creates a sense of empowerment within the player, helps the player to form an affinity and identity as the character, provides a linear sequence of challenging yet achievable problems, and allows players to develop relevant skills necessary for completing a set goal. As well as providing a series of practical skills applicable to real-world problems, narrative-focused, goal-oriented games like Shovel Knight have massive creative potential for players. The open-ended, incomplete nature of video games requires players to actively interact with the character and the environment. Additionally, video games allow individuals to achieve a state of flow, a phenomenon proposed by Csikszentmihalyi. Systems in video games such as concrete goals and rules, action that can be adjusted to one's capabilities, clear feedback, and visual and oral information allows players to become completely absorbed or engaged in an activity. The educational and creative potential of video games, as demonstrated through various aspects and systems within Shovel Knight, is both remarkable and unique given its open-ended and interactive nature. The presence of goal-oriented gameplay, visual, verbal, and auditory cues, a steady pace and level of challenge, development of personal skills, and potential for a focused, attentive flow state demonstrate how video games and the techniques they employ can have a massive impact on the education of an individual, even a newcomer or non-gamer.